Good morning, everybody. It's the end of June and the weather has been surprisingly beautiful, but it's about to get super hot. And that means I've been down in the water tank working at a frenzied pace to get this thing done. So after a whole bunch of videos of family and friends and working on lots of little jobs around the homestead, it's time to focus. I'm gonna be in the water tank for the foreseeable future. So I've got today's video and I've also got another bonus video coming out Sunday morning. And then another one, and there'll probably be two more after that before I finish this thing off. I still have a bit of work to do, but I'm really enjoying this process. And it's quite focused work. It's all water tank all the time. But I know a lot of you out there really like those building videos. If you're wondering what all this water tank talk is about, I have a massive playlist in the making. You can click on it up there, which takes you back to last year, where I began turning a really scary, leaky, kind of gross water tank into a less gross, less scary water tank that has a splash pool section as well. So that's what I've been working on. It's been a massive job, but I'm really enjoying it. So enough chatting, let's get into the video, and I'll see you again at the end. The water tank has water in it, but there's a lot of stuff that I can do to prepare for laying the bricks. The first thing is cutting the bricks to size. The smaller bricks that I'm going to be using as a seat for the splash pool have to have their little wing edges cut off so they actually fit in the space that I've made. Plus, I'm rounding over the corner of the front so that it's a nice sitting experience, so there's no jaggy edges or anything like that. Might make it easier to plaster, might make it harder to plaster. I really have no idea. So I'm gonna mark some bricks, I'm gonna cut some bricks, and I'm gonna be doing that for the next hour or so probably. Man, these goggles absolutely suck. I'm gonna go find the visor that I've been using for strimming. I think that just allows me to breathe and also see. Two very important things, especially when using the grinder. So I'll go get that, and then I'm gonna crack on. I've got a whole bunch of bricks to mark and cut, and I'm just gonna keep going until I get tired. I'd love to have a whole bunch of bricks ready, maybe all of them ready to go before I start concreting next time I empty the tank. So we'll see, and then when I do that I can just focus purely on mixing mortar and laying bricks. I've been hard at work grinding, and I think I have enough for the seat section where I've done the rounded edge, and then I have the other seat section where I've got the rounded edge at the front, and then this will be the side as well. So I'm gonna drain the tank early next week and hopefully get a lot of this concreted in. The water tank is empty, it's a beautiful day, and I'm gonna be trying to lay as many bricks as I possibly can to see how far I can push on with this project. If I can get the bricks laid today and tomorrow, I'll be really happy. And then the next time I empty the water tank, I'll be able to just have a crack at plastering, which fills me with fear, but I'm hoping I can figure it out and get it done. But today, laying bricks, I know how to do that, so let's get started. So I've laid these two guys here, and I've got these ones over here. And you can see I've got kind of a rounded edge there. I'm hoping that's going to make it easier to plaster a nice round edge so that people's knees don't get all scraped up by the bricks. And I'm basically just going to continue laying some bricks. I have them all cut to size over here. I actually think I only have 4, so I might need a 5th one. I'm not really sure. I probably should have laid them all out first. Maybe I'll do that now. But I think I have everything I need. I've got some concrete over there. I've got sand up top. And then once I have the 3-to-1 sand to cement mix mixed up in here dry, I put it in here, add water, and one of these tubs filled with that usually allows me to lay 1 brick. So I seem to have a pretty good system going, and let's see how far I can get. Mixing with the shovel isn't the easiest way to do things. If I could get this done with a paddle drill, that would be great, but I find it too hard to control the consistency of the mix with the paddle drill. I find doing it with the shovel slows everything down. I can stop, I can test it, and I can tell by the way it looks and feels how good it's going to be for using it as a mortar. It's kind of a fine balance with me. If it's too sloppy, I'll be hopeless. Everything will go everywhere. It'll be a disaster. And if it's too dry, I don't know, maybe it doesn't set properly. I always try to aim for a mix that's a little on the dry side, or actually quite dry, and then hope that there's enough water in there to allow the cement to do its thing. So far, so good. Everything that I've put in place thus far, which has been lots of bricks, actually, seems to have stayed put. So I'm happy with the way I mix the mortar. Doing it with the shovel is pretty tough, but it's a good workout, and I've been spending a lot of time sitting behind my computer these days, so I'm very happy to be down here and doing some physical stuff. So I've got the mix. Let's lay a brick. Level-ish. It'll do. Definitely not the most graceful method, but it gets the bricks where they need to go, and I'm happy with it. Everything so far has stayed in place. So I'm gonna carry on using these mixes that I have, lay some more bricks, and check in again when I'm further along. I've been in the water tank all day today. It's about 3 o'clock, and I'm gonna call it quits. I'm out of my second large mix of mortar, and I've laid most of the bricks. I have one more to do, and of course I've spaced them weirdly, but I'll figure it out when I lay the last brick. Lay the last brick. I'm very tired, and I'm very happy with the work that I've got done. My parents have been hard at work up top, and I just want to go up, hang out with them, have a beer, and call it quits for the day. But before I do, let me show you what I've done. I did these first 3 bricks in the morning, which I think you've already seen, and the other bench right here is what I've been working on in the afternoon. I have one more brick to lay, and of course the space is weirdly wide. I should have spaced them more as I was working, but I'll figure it out, it's fine. And I think something happened by accident. I had intended on making these level, but didn't actually do anything to achieve that, but I don't know if you can see or not. They're pretty level, and that's totally by accident. I wonder if they're level more or less this way. More or less, more or less. So when I'm back in the tank tomorrow, I'm gonna fill this brick, and I'll probably work on this back wall here, which will involve chipping out a whole bunch of stuff and packing the holes with lime, and then figuring out how to do these bricks here. So I'm excited with progress, but I'm excited to say goodbye for the night and see you tomorrow for some more tank work. So this looks good. I'm quite happy with this progress. And today I tackle this and figure out how to do this back wall. Hello there. Good morning. How's it going down there? How's it going?
It's a strim off down there.
You've got the team?
We got 4 strimmers on the go.
Nice.
Yeah, we're obliterating it. Today's final day.
Final day.
When did we start this? Tuesday last week?
So really,
a week ago.
I think what this shows is that you need a tractor.
6 days, yeah. Hannah will definitely be on board with the tractor.
Yeah.
You know what? I've just been, as I was trimming, I was thinking,
tractor?
I need a tractor. Yeah.
Cool. All right, so streaming is happening. It's all go, go, go at your place. I'm in the pool. Exciting times. I have to put this brick in place first, but I'm going to have to do a lot of grinding to get it to be the right size. So rather than do that with the horrible goggles, Sinead has the face mask that I'd prefer to use. I'm going to work on this, wait for her to finish with the safety gear, and then try to get this done today too. I'm just going to keep clawing and spraying it with water. Here's the before, and I'll tune in when I have the after. So here's the post scrapey, hosey result. I've basically just clawed out the dirt, stuck a whole bunch of water in there to try to wash away all the grit, and now I'm going to pack it with lime. And the idea is that I want to fill the gaps because I'm going to be laying some bricks in here, and I just would like this all to be filled in before I put the bricks in so it's easier to access, and really pack it to the back. Strengthening the wall, I guess, and yeah, just making it so plants and stuff don't want to grow through and be annoying later on. Eventually, this is all going to be pointed and look like that over there, but for the moment, I'm just focused on getting this swash pole done. So let's stick some lime in some holes. this is gonna be a pretty finicky job. I'm just gonna power through, get it done, and check in again when I have a packed wall to show you. My dad hung this shade cloth up yesterday. It needs some refinement once I figure out exactly where to put it, but it's keeping the sun out. The sun is over yonder, and I am happily working in the shade. These things are great. They seem like they're really great quality. I'm not crazy about the color of this one, but the other ones, I love the colors, and yeah, it's definitely doing its job. But back to work. Enough about shade cloths. I've been filling the cracks with lime, and I've gone all the way over to here. I'm not yet sure how I'm gonna deal with this corner, so I've just left that, but the idea is that now I can lay some bricks here without having to worry about packing lime into those holes after the fact. But right now, I've got a cement mortar mix all ready to go. This is 3-to-1 sand to cement. And I'm basically gonna be trying to use these flat pieces to build this up to the same level of this. And then that'll give me a flat space to hopefully today lay a couple bricks here. I'll probably have to grind out some stone. We'll see what happens, but I'm gonna work on this now, get these guys down, get this level at least over to about here, and then I'll have a nice surface to work from. That'll do. So I've got a whole bunch of rocks of various, well, a whole bunch of bricks and rocks of various shapes and sizes. And I'm gonna just pack this with mortar and fill it with these rocks and try to recreate the shape of a seat. And no one will know the difference. So I'm gonna mix up some mortar and get to work on that. So I'll let this go off a little bit so it's not so slumpy. I'm gonna do the same over in this side, and then I'm gonna lay this brick. But it's getting late in the day. We're gonna finish fairly soon, so I'm just gonna do this off camera, bang it out, get it done, and I'll show you the results once it's all finished. And then I'll be filling the tank up, giving the tank work a break for about a week, and I'll be back in here, and I'll just keep pushing on. So I'm gonna get to it, and I'll see you again fairly soon. Hello.
Hello.
So what are you doing?
I'm doing the walls to the splash pool and tank.
So we'll get rid of all the dirt
And the weeds if I can get them out.
and the very strong weeds.
Yeah, and it'll look like that when it's done.
And then we'll do some pointing. But we've got these guys to contend with.
Yes.
They go deep. So the shade cloth my dad put up has been a lifesaver. It's not,
Certainly
not
has.
sunny down here. It's good, which is great because I've been going for it down in the water tank. I've been down here all day. My mom just joined me. She's been clawing the dirt out. Lots of dirt clawing for you on this trip.
Yeah.
A lot of dirt clawing. There's a lot of
Lots
dirt to be clawed.
repetition.
Hopefully you're thinking, meditating, coming up with life plans.
Yeah, standing in the water.
It's like, are you saying I don't treat you well? So yeah, we've been working hard down here, and it's been a great day, but I think we're done. My dad is a man possessed, and he's up there doing some electrics for me and wants to carry on, so we'll see if he powers on through, but we're done for the day, right?
Hopefully he'll let us go home.
Hopefully he'll let us stop. We'll go ask nicely.
Yeah. We'll tempt him with a beer.
Yeah, exactly. So we're done for the day. It's been a great day. Another
Yeah,
good
it's been
day.
a great day, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
High five.
High five.
Hug.
Hug. Don't tempt me.
It's wet. Isn't my mom the cutest? If you want to see more of my mom, there's a family trip playlist. They left a month ago, and we had lots of fun together. But now it's all about the water tank. So as I mentioned before, I have another video coming out Sunday morning, so stay tuned for that. And then probably 3 more until I can get this thing finished. The plastering is on the way. I'm living in fear of that, but I'm also quite excited to give it a try. And yeah, just lots of fun things ahead, lots of challenging things. So I hope you're enjoying the series. Thanks for watching, as always. If you want to say hello, ask a question, give me some advice. If anyone out there has any tips for how to plaster a water tank with concrete, I mean with mortar, I mean with render, I don't know what I mean. If anyone has any tips, leave me a comment below. So that's it for me. That's it for the water tank for the moment. There's lots more in the future. Thanks for watching, as always, and I'll see you in the next video.